Alright, so making a video on this 92 Kx250 today, and we picked this thing up fairly cheap. It was, I think we got it for 1500, somewhere around there, and it is kind of rough, but we did get a 96 Kx250 parts bike with it. Unfortunately though, a lot of the stuff on this bike just will not work. On the 92, they changed quite a bit of stuff on these. The diameter of the fork tubes is quite a bit bigger than the 92s, and we figured that out whenever we tried to just swap these fork tubes over to the triple tree on the Kx250, the 92 KX, and yeah, a little bit bigger diameter. We would have had to probably swapped out the entire triple tree and stuff, and yeah, not gonna happen. Anyway, we were gonna throw this radiator on there, but it's got completely different mounting points. Just saying, the 96 parts bike here, it came with a basket full of freaking motor, transmission parts and stuff, flywheel. I mean, there's pretty much everything there for a complete motor, but the bottom side of the case is cracked, and somebody had tried to repair it at some point in time by welding it and then JB welding it, and it didn't work apparently because it's all torn down. But yeah, they got black plastics here that were on it. Not a fan. I don't know why. I just never been a fan of black plastics on a bike. Just doesn't look right. I mean, if they were like wrapped in some type of vinyl graphics, may look good, but just not my style. Anyway, this thing is probably, I don't know, we may just sell it as it is, or we may fix it up. If we do, we're gonna have so much money into it that it really wouldn't be worth selling at that point, because like I said, we both don't like the black plastics and stuff, so we'd end up getting new plastics. We're gonna have to buy a motor and trans that's hopefully good for it. Probably gonna have to do swing arm bushings and stuff. Need a new front brake master cylinder. The sprocket is bad. We also need a chain. There's no chain slider on this one because I put it on the other KX 92. I mean, there's just a good bit of stuff that this thing would need to be back up and running in good condition. We did get quite a bit of spare parts with it. We got some stock reeds here. We got some V-Force carbon fiber reeds here. CDI. There's a couple different carburetors for some reason. Somebody probably just didn't know how to clean carb, or couldn't figure out what was going on with one of them. So yeah, we got another carb there. This is a case. It was freaking sitting outside. Like, come on, dude. We got a stator wiring harness right here. So, I mean, there's a good bit of parts here, but like I said, it's just a basket case of crap. And we got a Pro Circuit, FMF Pro Circuit fatty expansion chamber here that came with the 96 FMF shorty pipe there. That unfortunately will not work on the 92 KX because it's got completely different mounting points. So the expansion chamber's mounting points are a little bit further back on the frame on this, and they're like right in that area on the 96. I did throw it on here and start it up, see what it sounded like and stuff, and it sounded pretty good. It was quite a bit quieter. I think that FMF shorty pipe probably needs new packing in the silencer. But yeah, so this thing here, we've got some issues on it as well. Like I said, I already swapped out the slider here. Some freaking genius welded a shifter lever. Got a broken off bolt here for the sprocket cover. There's also a leak on the other side cover, and yeah. Anyway, the KX is doing pretty freaking awesome. It's like every second kick as long as I can get a good crank on it. Obviously there's like all those little minor issues that I need to fix, like that little oil. Yeah, so the mail lady just came. I had to sign for some packages, but anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, there is a tiny leak on the side cover here. Yep. And also, I think it might be leaking a tiny bit from the drain plug, because I don't think there's a new copper washer on that. But yeah, so this thing had a top end rebuild done on it, new piston, wrist pin, all that good stuff. V-Force 3 carbon fiber reeds. It's got a cheapo PWK 38 flat slide carb on it. And that's pretty much it as far as I know. The fork seals said they're leaking pretty bad on this thing, so definitely gonna have to get some new ones. The clutch in this thing makes god awful noise. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if the guy that had this did something to it. I don't know if it's got heavy ass flywheel weights on it, or what the deal is, but yeah, something's going on there. We did have to replace the front tire on it. Also got a pretty aggressive knobby on there now. Plastics are pretty sun faded, and they just threw these graphics on there like it would bring it back to life or something. He's got all kinds of crazy mismatched bolts and stuff, and bolts missing, and all kinds of crap going on here. Yeah, the guy that worked on this last did not really give it the proper love that it needed, but I'm gonna throw the GoPro on the helmet over there and take it for a little rip around the yard and make sure it doesn't bog under load or anything like that, and adjust the air screw as I need to as I'm riding it. But it sounds pretty crisp whenever I am free revving it just sitting, so we'll see. this thing is fun. I don't care what y'all say about pickups. That's a good time. Whew, a little bit of adrenaline shakes there. No bogging or anything. Smacked my freaking shin pretty good on the Kickstarter. UPS man's here, so see what he's got for us. So yeah, aside from like that clutch flywheel noise that's going on, pretty good bike. I definitely enjoy riding this thing. I'd really like to figure out what that is going on, that noise, but I mean, I don't think it's anything major anyway. It doesn't sound like it's bottom end noise. I mean, it gets quieter. You might not be able to hear it on camera, but it gets a lot quieter when you pull the clutch in. That's why it leads me to believe it's clutch or possibly flywheel weight related. But yep, that's pretty much gonna do it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you think I've earned your subscription today, hit that sub button. Questions, concerns, comments down below. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one when I'm going to be working on this thing.